A mentalist look at Gaussian clock arithmetic. This paper is about teaching children how to multiply using a clock. Our normal conception of a number is, when you look at addition, rectilinear, using a vertical dimension. When we add two books to a stack of books, the stack becomes bigger. So you are adding up. More is up, as Lakoff and Johnson had it. When you take a stack and you take away two books, then the stack becomes smaller. Less is down. But there's another conception of number, another metaphor that we often use, which is circular. We can use the analog clock to represent it. You go to 12, but then you can go on and add new numbers to each of the positions. That was the invention of Gauss, his clock arithmetic. And in principle, that means that you have an infinite number of numbers neatly arrayed in different rays of uh, this representation. And after children have learned how to multiply by rote learning, it is very useful to teach them how to do this on the clock because you can see a lot of symmetries. If you look at the times table of 1 and you keep the 1 constant, so it's a table of 1, and you draw arrows from the things that change to the multiplier to the product, you get 0 times 1 is 0, 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 1 is 2, and so on. You get this 12-petaled representation for 1, for this number. Now we're going to do the multiplication table for its antipode on the clock, namely 7. And we get 0 times 7 is 0, 1 times 7 is 7, 2 times 7 is 14. That's 2 more than 12, so the arrow of 2 goes to 2 again. 3 times 7 is 21. That's 9 o'clock in the evening, so the arrow goes that way. And you can immediately see the symmetry. You have both left-right symmetry by that reflection in a vertical line, and you have top-bottom symmetry by top-bottom reflection, horizontal line reflection. Actually, both for 1 and for 7, you can even have take any axis for reflection. So what you see here is that if you represent the times tables this way, you will have a different times table for each of the numbers up to 12, and that's beautiful for children to learn.